So hi everyone, welcome to another session of our bridge course on mathematics, Vignan University. So today my topic is partial derivatives. Previously we have discussed what is ordinary derivative, simple derivative. So now we go for partial derivative. So we will know various aspects of partial derivative and how you evaluate some problem. See, I'll give one example, beautiful example. See, on a hot day, extreme humidity, makes us think the temperature. On a hot day, extreme humidity makes us think the temperature is higher than it. Is it really? It means if humidity is there, we feel so hot. Even the temperature given by sun is a little less, because of humidity, we get more heat, we feel more heat. Is it clear? So in very dry air, though we perceive the temperature to be lower than the thermometer indicates, but due to the humidity, we get very high temperature, we feel very high temperature. So what is it? That is nothing but your heat index. So heat index to describe the combined effects of temperature and humidity. Is it clear? So temperature and humidity here both they vary and they affect in the atmosphere so that we feel very hot. So this is also called the temperature humidity index or humidex. In some countries it call it as humidex. So the heat index, let us take, we take it as a I, is the perceived air temperature when the actual temperature is T and the relative humidity is H. So this I is depending on temperature and humidity. So here both variables are there. So I is a function of more than one variable, and that is nothing but your temperature and humidity, and it gives more heat to us. We feel it's very hot, always it's wet. So I is a function of T and H. So we can write like this: I is a function of T and H. In this case, how do you differentiate it? If it is a function of single variable, we go for it. dy dx of x square equal to 2x. So here f of x is equals to x square. So it's a single variable, right? So rate of changing happening for a one variable, right? So that is why it is very easy to us. So what here, two different variables are there. So I is a function of two different variables. So we want to see the change, then how it will be. So let us know what is that is nothing but the partial derivative. In general, if f is a function of two variables x and y, and suppose we let only x vary while keeping y as a constant, and let us take that is your b, right? Then you are really considering a function of a single variable x. This is the same way. This is the same way as the ordinary derivative, but we cannot differentiate both at a time. Both is changing at a time. Let us take here. I will give f of xy is equals to x square y. Is it clear? So in partial derivative, you cannot differentiate both at a time. So either you need to fix y or you need to fix x. And that notation I will tell you, right? That notation will be as what? Fx. If it is fx, then you are differentiating f with respect to x by keeping as y constant. And if you write fy, then we are differentiating f with respect to y by keeping x as constant. So that is why. So we make one or the other variable as a constant and we differentiate with respect to the another variable. That is the way you need to do it. So if g has a derivative at a and we call it the partial derivative of f with respect to x at ab, we denote by fx ab. So here f is a function of a and b, and we are differentiating with respect to x and keeping y as a constant. Keeping y as a constant. So this is the notation for partial derivative, right? For example, let us take f of xy is equals to x y square, right? I want to fix y. I don't want to touch y. I think that y is constant, right? Then how do you do f of x? fx, fx. That is nothing but what? Dou f by dou x. Right? So some people they call it as dou, some people they call it as del. Maximum in North India we spell it as del, but in South India we spell it as dou. So this is nothing but the operator used for partial derivative, whether it is del or dou, doesn't mind. Is it clear? So right, so dou f by dou x. So dou f by dou x means what? Dou by dou x of x y square. Is it clear? So you are differentiating with respect to x by keeping y as constant. So y square, think it is a constant. So dou by dou x of x y square is how much? Dou by dou x of x is how much? 1. So we get simply y square. We get simply y square. So fx equal to what? Y square. Is it clear? So keeping one function as constant, we differentiate the whole function with another variable. That is nothing but the partial derivative. Right? In similar way, thus fx equal to what? GDS, and where g of x is nothing but f of a and b. Right? So by using the limiting function, see, by the definition of a derivative, how do you? Actually GDS equal to what? Limit h tends to 0, g of a plus h minus ga by h. This is the derivative based on the limit. Yeah. So if you go for the two variables, we can write this one fx ab equal to limit h tends to 0, f of a plus hb, a plus h, increment is in h, and this is for what? This is for x and this is for y. So x is varying from a plus h to a, whereas this b is fixed. Is it clear? So we are fixing the y and changing the x. So we need to, that is why we have written here fx. Right? So differentiating with respect to x by fixing y. Fixing means you are assuming, it's not that you are fixing. We assume that y is constant and differentiate the whole function with respect to x. Right? So dou by dou x of sin xy. So maximum times we confuse which one you are good. But dou by dx, dou by dou x, we are differentiating with respect to x. So y is a constant. Think of y is constant. Let us take that is 5. So what happens? Yeah? Integration of derivative of dy dx of sin nx equal to how much? N into cos nx. Is it clear? So similarly, you need to write there. N is nothing but y, you just think it. So what will you get? Y cos xy. Derivative of sin x is cos x. So that is how we write it as a y cos xy. Right? That is the way. So one variable we are fixing and in another variable we are just changing or differentiating. Similarly, the partial derivative of f with respect to y, if you want to do, at the point AB, denoted by fy, ab. Right? So it is obtained by keeping x fixed. We need to fix the x, right, at x equal to a, and finding the ordinary derivative of at b of the function gy. Right? So how can we write in the limiting value? Fy differentiate with respect to y of ab equal to limit h tends to 0. See here, we a made it fix here. Right? And here b plus h to b. Is it clear? So this is what we are changing here. So here we are differentiating with respect to b and fixing a. Is it clear? We'll do an example. Right. Let us take the same example what I have done. Let us take f of xy is equals to xy square. So what do you find out? Fy. Fy means what? Dou f by dou y. Treating x as a constant. So here x is constant, right? So dou by dou y of x y square. Is it clear? X is constant. Take outside, x is constant. So dou by dou y of y square is how much? 2y. Is it clear? So what we got? 2xy. That is the answer. So what we have done? differentiation with respect to y, keeping x as a constant. Keeping x as a constant. Is it clear? So the same thing I have defined clearly. Both one is with respect to x, another is with respect to y in the limiting form. Right? So, for example, if we'll say another one, let us take f of xy is equals to e to the power xy. Right? So, what will be the fx? Fx means what? We need to differentiate with respect to x, keeping y as a constant, assuming y as a constant. So, dou by dou x of e to the power xy. Right? So, what happens? We are differentiating to x. So, y is constant. So, what will get? Y into e to the power xy. The same way, in ordinary derivative, what you used to do? E to the power 2x, right? What is the derivative of it? Dy dx. 2 into e to the power 2x. Simple. So here 2 is constant, here y is constant, nothing much. Only you need to set in your mind that which variable we are going to fix and with which variable we are differentiating. That is very, very important thing. That is partial derivative, and it is lot of applications on this. So there are many alternative notation of partial derivative. Some people they write dou f by dou x, some people they write like this, right? This is f like this 1, right? Some people write f of x, fx, suffix x. So there are variety of notation people use in different places, even different country. But the standard notation we use it fx. Fx stands for dou f by dou x. Y is constant. Y or other variables are constant. If it's 3 variable, if you are doing writing fx, then y and z are constant. Right? So that is what fx or dou f by dou x, dou by dou x of fxy. Right? So if z equal to f of xy, you can write dou z by dou x. These are the varieties of notation we use it for partial derivative. Right? So to compute partial derivative, what you have to do is the partial derivative with respect to x is just the ordinary derivative. Remember it always. Every time we confuse, it's just the ordinary derivative. If you are differentiating with respect to x and forget about the other variable, make it think that it is constant, right? And differentiate it. Similarly, if you want to differentiate with respect to y, remaining all other variable, you should fix it as a constant. Then you can do easily. So we should not think y, z and all those variables are variable. Then you cannot do the problem. Is it clear? Right. Rules to find the partial derivative. To find fx, regardless of different variable, as a constant and differentiate f of xy. If you are differentiating with respect to x, simply forget about the other variable, make it, feel it as a constant and differentiate it. If you want to differentiate with respect to y, forget about the other variable and simply differentiate, ordinary differentiate it, right? You can do the answer. So let us for a small example. F of xy is x cube plus x square y cube minus 2y square. This is given to you. What is the fx? Fx at 2, 1 and fy 2, 1, right? We need to do it. So what we will do? Fx at 2, 1. What is fx? So fx is nothing but dou f by dou x. So this is equals to dou by dou x of x cube plus x square y cube minus 2y square. Is it clear? Right? So how can you write this one as? So we can simply write is dou by dou x. Dou by dou x of x cube plus dou by dou x of x square y cube minus dou by, right? So dou by dou x of x square y cube minus dou by dou x of 2y square. So now if you see dou by dou x of x cube, There is no other variable. Simply you differentiate it. So we get 3x square plus dou by dou x of x square y cube. Y cube is there. Think that it is constant and write as it is. Write as it is. Okay, because it is multiplied with x square. So dou by dou x of x square is how much? 2x. Is it clear? Right. So now dou by dou x of 2y square. So here there is no x, only y is there, and we are thinking that y is constant. What is derivative of a constant is what? 0 minus 0. Is it clear? So what you got the answer now? 3x square plus 2x y cube. This is nothing but what? This is your fx. This is your fx. Is it clear? Right. So 3x square plus 2x y cube. This is nothing but fx. So what is the value we need to put at x equal to 2 and y equal to 1? Simply put x equal to 2 and y is equals to 1 here. We get the value 16. This is the way, this is the process you need to evaluate. Right? Okay. Similarly, fy means dou f by dou y. So dou by dou y of, right? Dou by dou y of, what is your question? X cube plus x square y cube. X cube plus x square y cube minus 2y square. Is it clear? This is your question. So you are differentiating here with respect to y. So this is x cube only, there is no y. When you are differentiating with respect to y, all the x thing you need to feel as a constant. So this becomes 0. Now dou by dou y, you need to differentiate only y cube. So what will get? Y cube differences is how much? 3y square. So 3y square, and this is x square. So 3x square y square minus derivative of 2y square is how much? 2 into 2, 4y. Is it clear? So what you got? 3x square y square minus 4y, and this is your fy. Is it clear? So now you put the value of x as 2 and put the value of y as 1. So we will get this one, that is nothing but your 8. Is it clear? This is the way we need to differentiate it. So if you are differentiating, what you concluded? If you are differentiating with respect to x, remaining variable treat as a constant. If you are differentiating with respect to y, except y, remaining variable treat as a constant and do the ordinary derivative simple. Right? Okay. Now, interpretation as a rate of change. So in the case of the heat index, what I have given the example earlier, right? So partial derivative can also be interpreted as rate of change, right? So rate of change, if you are differentiating with respect to x, the rate of change with respect to x. If you are differentiating with respect to y, rate of change with respect to y. Is it clear? So we can interpret this as a rate of change. So let us take if z equal to f of xy, then dou z by dou x represents the rate of change of z with respect to x when y is fixed. When y is fixed in z, right, f dou z by dou x represents the rate of change of z with respect to x. Similarly, dou z by dou y is nothing but the rate of change of z with respect to y where x is fixed. When x is fixed. So rate of change, because derivative itself is the rate of change. So even partial derivative also we represent in this way by fixing one of the variable and changing another variable. So now what is total derivative? So in partial differentiation of a function of 2 or more variables, only one variable varies. Yes or no? We are varying one variable and other variables are fixed. So, but in total differentiation, what happens? Increments are given in all variables. Increments are given in all variables. Simultaneously, we are changing the all variables, then that is nothing but the total derivative. So, partial derivative, total derivative, you should feel the difference. Partial derivative in the sense, one is changing where others are fixed. but in partial derivative we are giving increment to all variable at a time, right? So let z equal to f of xy is a given function, then the total derivative of z is defined by dz. Total derivative of z is defined by dz, and it can be written as dz equal to dou f by dou x into dx plus dou f by dou y. You should come here, it should come here, okay? Dou f by dou y into dy. That is nothing but the total derivative. Is it clear? So dz equal to dou f by dou x into dx plus dou f by dou y into dx. Here say x is changing, y is changing. We are giving increment to both x and y. So in general, if z equal to f of xy, where x equal to g of t and y equal to h of t, then how do you write? dz by dt equal to dou z by dou x into dx by dt plus dou f by dou y into dy by dt. Is it clear? That is what we can represent it. This is nothing but the total derivative. So now dz, how can you write? dz equal to dou z by dou x into dx plus dou z by dou y into dy. So that is the way of representing the total derivative. Let us see for example, w is equals to xyz plus xy plus z plus 3, right? At a point 1 to 3, we are giving increment to x, y and z. So w is a function of x, y and z. So the total derivative of w by using this formula dw equal to first with respect to x into dx, second with respect to y into dy, third with respect to z into dz, because we have 3 different variables. So if you have 4 different variables, you can add another one, right? If you have 2 variables, this is not required. Is it clear? Right. Now find dou w by dou x. What is w here? This one, right? So we are differentiating with respect to x. So this is constant. Derivative of x cube is how much? 3x square, right? 3x square. And both are constant. Keep here as it is, right? Now derivative of xy with respect to x, dou w by dou x. So with respect to x, you do what? You get dou by dou x of x is how much? This is differentiation is 1. So only y is remain. Dou by dou x of z, z is constant, so it will be 0. Dou by dou x of 3 also constant, it becomes 0. So we have only 3x square yz plus y at 1 to 3. At 1 to 3. X equal to 1, y equal to 2, z equal to 3. You put it, right? You will get the 20 value. Is it clear? So 3 into 1, right? Plus y into z is 6, 6 into 3 is 18, 18 plus 2 is 20. Is it clear? So this is your dou w by dou x. Similarly, dou w by dou y. Now we differentiate with respect to y. Now we differentiate with respect to y. So, yeah, I will just erase it. Yeah. So now we will see with respect to y. Why? So x cube and z is constant. When you differentiate this one with respect to y, we need to treat x and z as a constant. Is it clear? So now x cube and z, this is constant, right, as it is. Derivative of y is how much? 1. So we got x cube z. Is it clear? Now xy, you are differentiating with respect to y. So x is constant and differentiative of y is 1. So we get only x. Z is constant with respect to y. 3 is constant with respect to y. So we get 0. So we have x cube z plus x. At 1 to 3. Put 1 to 3. X equal to 1, y is equals to 2, z equal to 3. So we will get dou w by dou y equal to 4 at 1 to 3. Now dou w by dou z with respect to z. So here only one z is there. So remaining are constant x cube y. Plus here there is no z. So differentiation will be 0. Here only one z. Dou by dou z of z is 1. Is it clear? Dou by dou z of 3 is nothing but your 0. So at 1 to 3 we will get, if we will put 1 to 3, x equal to 1, y equal to 2 and z equal to 3, we will put it as a 3. Right? This is the process of evaluating. If one problem will be done, then you can do all these things. This is not, people very confused. That is why I have explained one example. Right? In the class when I go partial derivative, people cry, they do not understand properly. Because of this concept. What concept? When you differentiate with respect to x remaining thing, you need to treat it as a constant, but that do not do. They confuse by seeing the different variable in that function. That is why I have given one example, so that it will be useful once you come to the class, you can connect it properly. That is why. Otherwise, I might have not explained one problem. That is the way. So, now we got dou w by dou x, dou w by dou y, dou w by z. Now, put in this formula. Substituting all the above values in the equation, we get dw equal to 20 dx plus 4 dy plus 3 dz. So, this is your total derivative, right? So, I told you today, one is partial differentiation, another is total derivative. I feel you understand clearly what is the partial differentiation, what is the total derivative, what is the difference between them, and what are the various applications where you use it. So now, the following are what type of derivatives? You just think of it, give me the comments, we'll be in touch. So speed, what type of derivative? Partial, ordinary, or total? COVID-19 cases in India increasing day by day, what type of derivative this is? Life, our life is also a differentiation, right? It is also partial derivative with different parameters, including time, right? Environment, different parameters. So what type of derivatives are there? You think yourself whether we are doing justice it to know what we have studied, whether we are able to reflect in our daily life or not. You just think of it and come to me, right? Be connected with us. Obviously, we will be knowing different things. So, thank you very much for your patience.